So by all means, take your time getting over there. The sound that you're enjoying now for our TV and radio folks should be just as clear in the respective one-on-one areas. So without further ado, I'll introduce our cast of characters.
Prepared both of these teams to have a shot at running for a championship. So, you know, versus us last year at this time saying that we just wanted to make the chase and hopefully win some races, you know, I feel like that we've got two teams that are legitimate contenders.
I guess I'm always supposed to have the engineer's perspective on things, and I was thinking about this, and I didn't want to go like, well, they will, but as I've said before in previous...
handle better for Ryan, finding out what he likes, and our communication seems to have gotten stronger as the year went on. So, you know, we want to win races, and we want to be a
You know, the thing about Daytona is it's the first race of the year. You know, everybody still wants more off season and more time. We never seem to have enough time to do the things we want to do in the off season. But when we go to Daytona, we're ready, and I feel like we're better prepared this year, a lot more prepared than we were last year at this time. You know, it's exciting because we got that first year out of the way. We've got that core group of people, and like we said, it's always a lot more comfortable feeling when you kind of have an idea what's going to happen versus being in a situation that everything's a question mark. So you know, just getting that first year out of the way, I think we're all a lot more relaxed as far as just kind of being back in race mode versus the question mark of is this thing going to be successful or not. Well, I think there's a lot of variables that are answered versus last year that we didn't know and didn't know what to expect. So I'm pretty comfortable going into this year knowing that we have an idea of what's going to happen or what should happen.
I never expected anything. I just knew that I was going to go out there and do my job and drive as hard as I possibly could for the Army and Chevrolet and, you know, Haas Automation, so that I could, you know, have fun doing it. And fortunately, we ended up 9th. We made the chase, and that was great. Tony had a better season, and you know, that was, you know, I think expectations were what people made of us, and not us of ourselves. And you know, it was either way. It was a lot of fun. It's an entire catch-22 right now because we got about 2.5 weeks left of vacation, and at the same time, you know, I'm anticipating, you know, and excited about going back. So I want to use up this last bit of vacation before we go back at it. I guess we kind of just have experience together, and we've, you know, that initial chemistry has taken effect, and you know, knowing people going into this year versus not knowing anybody going into last year, even my crew chief last year, you know, I knew of him and I knew what I was going to do with him, but you know, I didn't know Tony Gibson. And now this year to, you know, have that experience and, you know, have experience of communication, experience of driving the car, experience of working with everybody at Stewart Haas, it's definitely changed and all for the good.
I told Tony Stewart, I walked up to Tony after about 5 weeks, him being a car owner, everything's perfect, and I said, did you have a lobotomy? You're the same person. Thank goodness he freaked out at the very last race and gave us 3 spots. So.
Well, my hope is, and what you guys appreciate, you know, Tony Stewart drove us crazy for years. We're going to choke him every week and, you know, have issues. And he becomes a team owner. He's like a model citizen. So here's our new team owner with his truck team. So come on.
No, everything's good. We're really looking forward to 2010 this year. We've got a lot of expectations to live up to, but as far as the new contract goes, really nothing different than what I had before, a multi-year deal and something to show our commitment to Joe Gibbs Racing and for the years on down the road with M&M's and everybody. Joe Gibbs Racing, they've done it their whole careers of owning the race team, which is to just get everybody in, get everybody done, have matters settled, and not have it, dwell along and have their people unsure about what's going on, have their sponsors unsure about what's going on. So, it's just better for us and smarter for us, myself, Joe, and JD, to just get it done with and have it ready to go.
On the track with Brad Keselowski. So Ruby Tuesday, as you know, has almost 800 locations domestically. They're moving into international markets, and we're very excited. So again, new category for us. It's something that we think.
Excited to get back at it, excited to get back in swing. I actually wish the off-season was a touch longer because we have so much work to do, and we're working on it really hard. But the more time we have, the better we're going to be out of the box. So that's really exciting to have those things that are good to work on that Steve and Jay have brought over, but wish we had a little bit more time to get to them. All in all, I think we'll just continue to get more competitive as the season comes along and we come into our own.
I drew up a half analogy of what a driver-crew chief relationship is, and it's like a high school relationship when you really love the person, but yet you're not going to be there forever, but you hope it lasts as long as you can make it last. And that's what you see in the garage area. Sometimes drivers move and crew chiefs move around, but they're still in the same community. They're still in the same group around other people. And now this is time for us, for Kurt and for Steve Addington, to develop their chemistry. And same thing goes along with Brad. He came over from Junior Motorsports, and the way that he can blend into Penske Racing, it's going to be great, and I see nothing but positives.
Well, I sat down with Walt and Roger this afternoon, and the big thing is you look at it and I was honest with them. I said, you look at this on the outside and you wonder how come Roger Penske Racing hadn't won a championship, and you get inside and it's just little parts and pieces that I've seen coming from a championship organization like Joe Gibbs Racing, and seeing what they've been missing and just putting the right pieces in there. Not saying that they were wrong, but just trying to make improvements of what they have. And I think that excites me to feel like that I can make a difference in a race team and coming over here with new ideas.